Yo. Yo, what is up? What is up? up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. What is up, everybody? The two people that is here. Hello, how are you? How's it going? What is your name? So I can say hello to you. Two people watching, two people creeping, two people creeping. That's all I see. Two people creeping. Long story short, Krillin, what's up, my man? How you doing? The legend himself. What's up, man? How you been? Yeah, still working at the restaurant. Still working at the restaurant. Still there. They got new owners. You still have that little spot beneath that store? They didn't really change anything. They didn't really change anything that much. No. I mean, they changed the look of the place. That's about it. Like they painted it. They put uh, a new floor in the back dining room. It had like this. The old carpet was like kind of old and worn and everything like that. And then they updated it. Next to an antique booth guy, huh? Good old antique booths. No, we didn't change the menu much. We didn't really change the menu at all. No, that's pretty much the same. We've thought about changing some stuff here and there, but we haven't like actually done any of it yet. Like I've added stuff like uh on our buffet, like our buffet that we have. Like I put some stuff on there that we normally didn't put on there, but other than that, like you know, nothing crazy or anything like that. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, we still get the tour bus groups. Like tonight we had a group of it wasn't a tour bus, but it was a group of 18. We had a group of 18. Yeah, we had that was our big group tonight was a group of 18. And then Wednesday I had a group of 20, a group of 22 plus a 150-piece chicken order for a party, a Christmas party. If we changed anything, that was pretty much what we changed. Like we used to not do big giant like Christmas orders like that, like or just not Christmas orders, but just like big giant orders like that. But we do now. That's probably the biggest change. Yeah, for takeaway, we started doing like big takeaway orders. That's really the only major change. Yeah, it was Wednesday was brutal, man. It was brutal because we had that big group, and then we had that huge chicken order, and yeah, it was. I was not a happy camper that day. I was in a mood that day. Yeah, we got more people. Yeah, we do got more people. That's the big plus is we got more people. That helped me out a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still follow wrestling. I actually started training wrestlers, Krillin. I got uh 5 wrestlers now. Eagle, Jerry, Rhino, Rich. Yeah, I got 4. I got 4 that's already debuted. Or one's getting ready to debut. One's getting ready to debut. And then another one debuted 2 months ago. Another one 7 months ago. I'm actually getting ready to open up a wrestling gym. John, I sent you the link. I sent you the link, John. Come in here. Boo. No, I was breaking something. My stapler didn't work the right way. What shoot interviews you been listening to, Krillin? I'm not leaving. Right? Go figure. He was in there almost the whole time. I'm not going to stay on very long. I'm kind of tired. I had a long day today already. $183 plus. Hmm. It wasn't super busy tonight. I just had a lot of stuff. I drove to DeSoto this morning and recorded some videos, and then I had to go to work and everything like that. So kind of tiring. Hey John, I'm getting ready to send you a video or uh here. I'll just post it. I'll just screen share. It'll be a lot easier to do it. I found you a new vehicle that you can there you go. The mystery machine. What do you think? It's good. It's funny. That paint job is kind of trash though. Not very good. It looks like they did it with spray paint. You can see they did do it with spray paint. Look, they did do it with spray paint. Watch. Look at the door jamb. I mean, it's an old van, but they want $6,500 for it. So like, they literally just put spray paint on a pig. Yeah, I guess it's not. Maybe I'm being too harsh on them. Maybe I'm being too harsh. It is way too much. Yeah, I'm off tomorrow. I'll be sticking around the house though. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. All that expensive spray paint, right? Nebraska Eric. How's Nebraska this part of the this time of day? He is. It's been mild. You got any snow up there yet, Eric? Has it already gone? Ah, well, that's good. Yeah, I did see that. I commented on it. I asked you if you're mad at if you're mad at a wrestler. Reinar the Hooligan is one of my guys. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Rad relics.
Wait a second.
Huh?
What are you doing? What?
Oh, I'm not doing anything. Just sitting here putting tags on stuff.
You want it? You want it? Here you go, idiot. My dog, he's over here sniffing some of my flaming hot chips. I'm like, okay, there you go.
Don't give those to Okie.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But yeah, he just being posted something about Christmas trees and pagan, and I'm like, and I'm like, I didn't know where I knew the guy from. I thought
Yeah.
he just somewhere. Then I follow a bunch of wrestlers. I was like, man, if you want to play pretend Viking, that's okay. But like, that can be your personality, but you ain't got to pick on other people.
Right.
Of course, I guess that wasn't much better, but
He sent it. He sent it to the wrestling group chat that I have,
yeah.
and was laughing about it. I was just like, hey, I go, that's my buddy John. He goes, oh shit. He goes, that's John. I go, yeah. It was funny though.
I love wrestling, but I'm a devout Christian first.
I was laughing about it though. I was like, yo, I was like, that's my guy.
I was just pushing his buttons, just pushing.
Oh, I know. I told him to keep going at you. it would get his page traffic.
For me, it's just it was a hit and run. I wasn't
Right.
going back. I just didn't want to leave it unchallenged.
Right.
Eric Hoffman. I had to check to see if he's still in our group chat because he never says anything.
I know. Oh, Eric, he messaged me today. He said, "Oh, John says that you're sitting on on a pile of money. I go, what are you talking about?
You are.
I go, what are you talking about? And he goes, in the group chat. And I was like, what's in the group chat? And I was like, I've been at work. I haven't been paying attention to the group chat.
You watch that video?
No.
That guy parted out. It was a 280Z, but he said he made $40,000 on the parts.
Yeah.
So that tells me two things, Static. One, you're sitting on a pile of money, and two, it's going to be a long time till you can afford to fix that car.
Yeah.
They're expensive to work on.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. That's why it's sitting there.
Man, they're good looking cars.
I'm gonna try to start working on it this coming year. I went out there and looked at it the other day.
These things are hot for me, buddies. I'm putting them up. Holy crap, my mouth's on fire. I've been giving the devil a blowjob. I don't know what's going on. Woo! Things are hot.
Why would you do that?
Woo, they are hot, Static. Dadgum.
Why would you give the devil a blowjob?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
And I put so many tags on things. And I've still got so much to go.
I went to the auction down in. I should have. You work Fridays though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to an auction down there.
I'm off on Sundays though.
I was I went to an auction Friday and bought a bunch of clothes, a bunch of t-shirts, and
yeah.
I ended up sorting all through them last night and pulled out a whole rack full of t-shirts that I got to get priced to eventually after the first of the year. I'm going to switch over, but I think she's wanting to get rid of one of our booths. And if she decides to go in that direction, maybe we can just go up there if you're still wanting another one and just say, hey, I'm getting rid of one. And I'm thinking about getting rid of one. Would it be okay if he took it if you want to?
Right. Yeah. Probably do that.
Golly, them pork rinds going to the trash. And when I say something's too hot, it's hot. I gotta eat another chip just to get that going. But
You gonna what are you gonna do with all those figures and stuff?
well, I thought about if like I can leave I'm gonna leave toys all on one side of the booth, or put them all in the because I'm at 25% off. I'm hoping I sell a bunch of stuff. I checked the other day. They sent me a message, and the other booths aren't doing too hot, but that's because I've been putting a lot of stuff through the auction, and I haven't been able to go to the booths I haven't been able to go to a lot of auctions to buy stuff for the booths and for the little auction.
Right.
So I don't know what I'm gonna. I know I'm gonna have to get rid of at least one booth up there. But then, if the T-shirt thing kicks off, then I was I'm weird, and you understand because you're fucking weird too.
Yeah.
But like, I have these things in my mind to where like I wanted to be at a certain amount of money in my checking account, and then I want to have so much cash put back. So now I've got that money in my checking account. I got my cash put back. So what I want to do is start paying off my credit card. So I want to use, because once I get my credit card paid off and get my truck paid off, then I'm just going to have Megan start taking $1,000 a month out of the business account, or $1,000 every week, every other week. Shit, I can get this right. Every 2 weeks, she'll take $1,000 out and use that as the draw, and then I'll probably, you know, try to get more money coming in to go into the main checking account, and
Right.
that way, because with inflation and everything, like we take $1,600 out of the business account every month, but it just is barely enough to eke by.
Right.
And I just need to list more. And I mean, we were doing fine. Like our payout last week, was, I want to say it was like $2,600. So, like, that's what threw me over that mark.
Right.
Here you go, Megan. This is a receipt for hangers from. I can't go back any further. You might have to stand up. There you go. Hangers for the store.
Where's that?
You know, there's a but I wish Noah was out of school, because I do something with that store uptown and
Yeah.
put him in there, but I don't want to pay him a wage. I don't want him to be my employee.
Right.
I want him to figure out something that he can do to make money. Like, I don't want to just cut him a check.
Right.
Him to become resourceful. I'd like to be like, look, half this store's mine, half this store is yours. You're going to run it, and you're going to sell my stuff for me, and then you're going to sell your stuff for you. And whatever you make, that's your money. Here's
Right.
$1,000. Here's $1,000. What are you going to put in the store? I'll give you seed money. Here's $1,000.
Has he had any idea of what he wants to do?
Static. I have no idea. I have no idea. His world is gonna be. And he thinks I'm mean to him. He thinks I'm rough on him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't have no idea, son. You've never had it rough. Like, you had it rough. I had it rough growing up.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't know what rough is. He don't see me coming home drunk, beating his mother into the ground like I seen. And probably, no doubt, you seen.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see any like beating and anything like that, but like it's I did see my stepdad being a drug addict a lot, so
Yeah.
I did see that a lot. But he never beat on my mom or anything like that, so I was lucky on that end.
Yeah, she's lucky, because she must have been tough. She must have had them hands.
She wouldn't have put up with that.
Yeah, I get you. That's
I'll tell you a quick story. One time, I was too little to even remember remember this, so I only remember it. I only know because it's a story that she's told. But I was real little. Like, I don't even think I was over 5 years old at the time. But she was dating this one gentleman, and his name was Paulie, and he got the mouthing off at her one time apparently. And she was on the phone whenever he was mouthing off, and she took that phone. You remember those old cord phones? those heavy duty cord phones. She took
Right.
that thing. She took that cord phone and swung it like it was a whip, and smacked him right in the head with. She said he shut up and he never said a word to me. He never talked to me like that ever again. She's a feisty little lady. For somebody at 5 foot nothing, maybe not even 5 foot, maybe not even 5 foot, she'll stomp you out if she has to.
Right. There's my feisty 5'6" or 5'4" right there.
5'3".
Hi,
5'3".
Megan.
Hi, Jason. 5'3".
Is John
5'3".
being Have?
Is John ever being paid?
I'm always a good boy,
Yeah, you're a good boy like Cooper's a good boy.
but so yeah,
He's a good boy like Cooper.
I'd like to do something so that he could be self-sufficient, but like he doesn't have a very entrepreneurial type spirit, I guess is what I'm,
Yeah. Maybe he's just going to be a worker. A little
Well,
worker bee.
that's good. Then he should have went to trade school.
How is he? Is he 16?
Yeah.
Well, he's still got a couple of years.
Well, but he'll be graduated before he's 18. I mean, this time next year he'll be he'll be in the downside of his schooling, and I told him, I said, I'm not paying for you to go to college. You didn't prepare for it. I'm not paying for it. Said if you decide you want to go to college, you'll pay for it. You ain't gonna just go dick around because you don't want to have to go do anything else. Like if you want to go to college, you need to get a job and save up some money, and I'll match him dollar for dollar. For every dollar he puts into tuition, I'll put into tuition.
Right.
I'm not gonna pay for him to go sit there and dick off, and I'd say chase women, but he don't do that. Kids today are something strange, Static. All I could think about was girls when I was his age.
I bet.
I wish he would, Eric. I don't know if he would or not, buddy. I have no clue. But I don't want to open up the door and have him do it, then not do what he's supposed to do. I don't want to say, here's $1,000, we're going to be business partners, and he comes back 2 weeks later and he ain't got $1,000, and he don't
He
know
ain't got $1,000 and there's nothing in the store.
Yeah. It would just be, I thought about I think like a men's store would be good.
Yeah.
Like that you sold like soaps and shampoos and hair tonics and like t-shirts and
Stuff for guys.
yeah, just guy stuff. Call it the man cave.
Right.
Sell metal signs, and you could get like antique signs and stuff like that to go in there and sell them.
Make the whole store look like a man cave.
Right. And what I'd really like to do if I did something like that would be put a barber in there and someone that does the old-timey barber with the hot lather.
Yeah.
I'd be like, here's the deal. You get free rent. You help me pay part of the insurance in case you cut someone's ear off, and I get a haircut. Me and my boys get free haircuts. it'd probably be cheaper for him to have his own space, give 3 people haircuts every month.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know, but I can tell you, I went into that damn store down there at the end, and they were swamped. There was probably 15 people in that place, and they were walking out the door and walking in.
Oh, the new ladies store.
Yeah, and they were, because the thing is, the steakhouse gets backed up, and there's a 30-minute wait, so they either go sit in their cars or they go out to they either sit in their cars or they go out to look around.
Right.
And I'm closed. And
Too bad the steakhouse didn't open up when you had the store open up.
right,
Because imagine how much better that the store would have, like you would have felt about the store, like if you was actually moving a bunch of stuff out of it. You know what I mean?
oh, I agree. I mean, I think that it would have. I think now it would do great. But I got a year to work and kind of lean on Noah and be like, "What do you want to do?" And if he wants to do something, then do it.
Right.
But who knows? Who knows?
You never know.
Get him to be involved with the YouTube channel and stuff like that, but he's still so like, I don't know. My middle child, now that kid's a brain trust. He's smart. He's a smart boy. He's smart beyond his years. Like he's like a 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid in a 12-year-old mind. But I can't take him out of school and have him run my store for me.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be a very good thing to do.
Probably not. They'd frown on that.
Yeah. I know my boss at the restaurant, she her kids come in and work. Her two youngest, they come in and work all the time.
Wow.
She had her youngest rolling fucking dumplings today. She's like 9 years old. She's in the kitchen rolling dumplings out.
That's good.
They stand back in the kitchen every once in a while and ask if I can show them how to do stuff.
I don't know why anybody would want to open up a restaurant, but
Yeah. Me neither.
I mean, I guess the money would be okay, but for what they're doing next door, I mean, some of the stories, like, it reminds me of some of your stories that you've told. But he said the owner told me, he said that this couple came in and she smelled like caffeinated cat piss. It was fat and just nasty. Ordered a steak, didn't like it, told them she wasn't going to pay for it, treated the wait staff like trash, and said they weren't going to pay for any of their food, and he went out there and told them, well, that, you know, he said, I think first he said that, he says, well, you know, you got to pay.
That was the ones that didn't want to leave.
Oh yeah, the ones that didn't want to leave.
Mm.
He asked them to leave, and since they weren't going to pay for their food, and said, you know, you need to leave. You've been treating my wait staff pretty poorly, and long story short, they ended up getting them out, but she was nasty. They were going to have to call the cops. Had threatened to call the cops on them. And then the next person that came in, they'd ordered a steak and wanted it, said it was tough or wasn't a good steak or something like that, said they weren't going to pay for it, and sent it back to the kitchen to have it recooked or to have it, I don't know what you do with the steak to make it more tender. And brought it back out and said it wasn't edible, and sent it back and said they weren't going to pay. And he came out and said, that's okay. You know, you just consider your meals on me. Oh, the first couple handed him 3 credit cards. That was where the problems came in. Said, here's 3 credit cards. He said, your food's on me. And they go, no, we're going to pay and we're going to leave and we ain't never coming back. And gave him 3 credit cards. All 3 credit cards were declined. There was no money on any of them. And she goes, well, we're going to pay. He goes, pay with what? She goes, run those credit cards. He goes, ma'am, I done ran them once. He goes,
right. He said, no, he's like, it's on me, but don't ever come back.
yeah, but don't ever come back. Yeah. And then the second person, they sent the steak back to the kitchen. They threw it away. And a few minutes later, they send the waiter back into the kitchen and said, hey, can you get that steak? Because that lady's wanting to know if she can have that steak and take it home. I was just like, holy crap. And these other people.
I could tell you some horror stories about people.
Yeah, he has a lot of friends there. He's got friends. He goes out and does all kinds of stuff with them.
Yeah.
But he has no ambition. That's his problem. He has friends, and you know, he's a good-looking, handsome young man. But you know, they used to say it about my cousin. Said that you couldn't give him a job tasting pies at a pie making factory. But I wish you have to figure something out. And I'm not going to hold his hand. I don't want to be. He's going to have to take some initiative. Like, I want to see some initiative. I don't have to crack the whip on him, but I want him to be able to do stuff on his own. I know he has to learn, but
yeah. I mean, you can only hold somebody's hand so long.
Yeah. Especially when they get to be an adult. And for me, adults 18. I don't care what they say. You're 18 years old, like you're out of school, you need to be making some moves to take care of yourself. Like, I'm not paying your car insurance, I'm not paying your thises and your that's, and you're just gonna have to suck it up and do what you can do. I told him, I said, I ain't got a basement for you to live in.
Right.
You'll be living down there with Uncle Static. I'll be like, Jason? You got somebody?
He can sleep on the love seat that I have. The love seat that I have, because I don't have a bed in this house.
But
I sleep on the couch. So.
But he, like I said, it's just he's a good boy. He's really good. And that's what makes it so hard, is that he's such a good kid, but he just lacks ambition. I'm just like money does not faze kids anymore. Like, when I was a little boy and it snowed, I carried my little hefty husky butt up into the trailer park with another friend, and we was up there shoveling driveways.
Yeah. Oh, sometimes some kids do real good. Like there's a couple of kids, two of the kids that I had working tonight with me. They're real good workers. The other one's not very good at all. So
But the
kind of hit and miss sometimes, I guess.
right. I don't know. What do you got to work on tomorrow?
I'm gonna put a bunch of tags on some more tapes. So I've been tagging a bunch of stuff because I'm taking a bunch of stuff to the booth on Monday. Because I told you I'm redoing how I do stuff. So I'm putting the majority of all my stuff that I have. Because like I have in the little blue room, and then in the dining room, I have 7, maybe like 7 totes filled to the brim of stuff. And I can't take pictures and list fast enough to get any of it out. So that's why I want to get another booth. I just want to unload a bunch of stuff into it, and if it sells, it sells.
Right.
I've been selling fairly decent. Like I've been making sales out at the booth at least every day. Something every day, which is good. But I felt like if I get more variety, more than just tapes and CDs and stuff like that, I might do a little bit better.
Right.
So, like everything that I have in the house right now is all pop culture related stuff. And I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bunch of stuff out there and see how it goes.
Right. It's pretty inexpensive to have a booth there.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. I'd like to, I bet you, I'd like to have I'd like to have that place up there.
Oh yeah, that spot.
Yeah.
I so want that little building that sits right next to them.
Right.
That would be a nice place to have. It'd be a nice little place to have.
It'd be big enough to put a wrestling ring in.
Yeah, I know. I've been in it before. They had a little. I caught one of those little flea markets a couple months back. That they had, or one of the little yard sales that they have out of it.
Right.
I finally caught one of those a couple of months back, and I kind of peeked around in there and everything.
Yeah, it'd be a great building for a wrestling gym.
Yeah.
Put the ring on one side and have all your equipment on the other.
Yeah.
I think they were renting it for like $600 a month.
That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Oh, I didn't know they made that.
What?
This right here. Uh, this right here. The Roadkill Datsun.
Oh, that is cool. Are they selling two of them?
Yeah, two of them for 20. A lot of two for $24. I'll pay for it. I'd pay that for that. It's Datsun, so. Oh man, kind of tired today. Had a long week.
All right, go to bed.
I think I'm going to here in a little bit. Stay on for a couple more minutes. $1984 editorial bag, Spain, super exotico cards. A lot of 34. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, SpongeBob.
I hear that in the background.
I think they're asleep over there on the couch.
Vintage pop culture. Lot of 20.
Apparently, Brandon's back in jail.
I don't know if he ever got out. I actually I was on there looking for something the other day, and it still showed him in there. Didn't it didn't it have a release date? I thought a release date earlier. Let me check. I don't know. If he is back in. I have to look at the date again.
I found something that I like. Check this out, y'all.
His girlfriend or whoever was on his thing posting.
I wonder why Tiffany can't do it. What am I checking out? Oh,
The Nissan Datsun keychain.
that's cool.
Next to a big Batman button.
No, 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 no,
That
no.
on my ad list. That might be coming home with me. When
No,
are you
no, no.
gonna when are you gonna uh put the records in the
Auction.
yeah.
I don't know. I got a bunch more records at the auction the other day or yesterday.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of like Conway Twitty and stuff like that. So I need to go through and look and make sure there's nothing in the ones that I bought that are of any exceptional value because I'll pull those out. Anything it's like $20 or more,
Right.
and then I'm gonna start an auction. Probably it'll be after Christmas. I'm not doing them right now. I've bought me 4 of these adult Happy Meals, trying to get
Yeah.
these damn nuggets.
Have you got any yet?
I've got 4 of them, but I've got doubles of 2. I need the I need the I need the guy with the top hat. I need the girl with the gold thing on her head. Wait, no. I need the frost guy. But I need the top hat guy, the crown girl, and the frozen guy. I got the other ones. This is them right here on the box.
Mm. Well, maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll go to McDonald's and
Oh, you ain't gotta do that.
maybe I'll
I've
go to
got
McDonald's and get a Happy Meal and see if I can get one that you don't have.
I've got one of them right here that is my extra. I got a guy supposed to be bringing me one for $5, but that's what they come in. They come in these boxes,
Yeah.
and like they're super cool. And there's a golden nugget. If you get the golden one, that's like super hard to find,
Mm.
and they're worth like 40 to $60 on eBay. This is the guy that I got.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I just think they're cool. Megan had a set of the Halloween ones, and I've wanted them forever, but they were worth so much money. I know I didn't tell you I wanted them, and I wanted you to sell them.
The lot you had listed forever that we just sold within the last couple weeks.
I don't think so. I don't think it was the Halloween ones. Like really, the one that I want is the little vampire guy. I'd be happy with that. Eric must have left us.
He's probably just creeping, not talking at all.
Eric probably left us.
Typical Eric.
FBI agent Eric. Eric, the FBI agent. We need to change his name in the group chat. Eric, the FBI agent. He's sent to keep an eye on us.
Yeah. You just got no more questions, Eric. Sorry.
We can't be answering any more of your questions.
No more questions.
I don't talk to cops.
Oh, he's listing. Oh. Eric's listing, getting them sales.
You still working at the newspaper, Eric? I'll do some question asking.
Yeah. Now it's time for us to ask the questions.
Great.
Listening and listening.
Yes. Yes, you still work at the newspaper? Or yes? Just yes.
Ooh, 4 of the Roadkill Dodsons for $60. Yes, to working at that newspaper.
Mr. Paperman. Newspaper is code for FBI.
That's right. We know what it's all about, Eric. You can't fool us. We're smart. This FBI guy thinks he's smarter than us. John.
You see Slammer's gingerbread delivery truck?
I did not see that.
Him and his daughter Paige. You staying warm enough down there?
Oh yeah, almost too hot.
The Geico app thinks. Yep.
I have 2 of the little space heaters. They're the oil heaters. I turned one of them off. It was too hot. I came home the other day and I was like, what the hell? It's too hot in this place. $66.98.
This is McDonald's and a lot of other places. It's this meme. It's got Spider-Man where he takes the glasses on and off. And the blurry part says, would you like to round up to the next dollar? And when he puts the glasses on, it says, would you like to give us money so we can make a charitable donation to pay down our corporate tax liability without using our own money?
Right. That's kind of funny. That's kind of a funny one.
It is funny. Always Coca-Cola. I know who that is. Warriors, come out and play.
Amy, what am I watching? Who are you, Amy? I don't know who you are. It's just two people sitting here in silence.
Amy, what you gonna do? I think I could sing to you for a while, maybe longer if I do. If you were born before 1990, you are now older than Marv was in Home Alone.
Say that again.
If you were born before 1990, you are now older than Marv was in Home Alone. Marv, what were they, the Barefoot Bandits or what?
The Wet Bandits.
The Wet Bandits, something like that, yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know how old Marv was.
I still don't know how old Marv was. I'm just older than him,
Well,
as he was back.
1990, so that means
I was in your suggested. Interesting.
that means he was only, 30.
There ain't
Interesting.
much up. It's just a couple of old fat guys sitting here talking. Because it would be really easy for me to walk down to his house because he lives like 100 feet that way.
Right. But we're instead of just sitting in the same room talking, we're sitting on the internet talking to each other.
Like literally, I could almost piss hard enough to hit his house.
I'm getting ready to open a wrestling gym, and I just thought it would be fun to put that in there. I don't expect anybody to donate to it, but if you want to, you could.
Maybe she's a eccentric billionaire. Maybe she's like I really
Are you
like
an eccentric billionaire?
eccentric billionaire who likes wrestling and loves watching old fat guys talk about weird stuff on the internet. Be like the trifecta. Be a unicorn.
Interesting.
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 Don't worry, I'm not going to donate. Well, that's okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
I wasn't, I never expect anyone to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to a restaurant. Here's the thing: you pay $15 an hour for people work at fucking McDonald's. You go over there, and you get McDonald's, and they go, "What kind of barbecue sauce would you like with your? What kind of sauce would you like with your nuggets?" You're like, "Barbecue sauce." They go, "Okay," and they hand you the box. And you get down the road, you open it up, and there ain't no sauce in there.
That's right.
Like, you want more money, then you got to earn it. That's how I feel. That's just me.
Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by, Amy.
Amy, what you want to do? Jason Static, he will squish your poo for a while, maybe.
What's up, Chris?
Huh?
Chris with a C and Chris with a K. Hello. There's your shout out.
Maybe I could. I'm to the point in my life where all my given shits are gone. Oh my gosh.
They forgot the 13 pack of cookies and the sweet and sour. It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
And now it's even worse because you can just be a lazy prick and sit at home and order stuff on the internet from Walmart, and then you got to hope they get it right.
I have a tendency to I work in the restaurant industry. I don't know if you know this. You don't know this, Amy, but I do. So there's times
You're
where
learn today, Amy. You're gonna learn today.
But there's times where like I'll forget something and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot. And then you forget, you remember after the fact and you're like, oh no. And then you gotta hurry up and redo it. And that's the absolute worst, is having to hurry up and redo it knowing that you're already behind. You're already behind on the time. It sucks. Oh, okay. You was talking about Walmart.
Amy, what you
I don't know if I can. I've never used any of that stuff that they had, like the Walmart thing or anything like that, where you call in your Walmart order and you go pick it up from a little locker or something like that. I've never done that. Does that actually work?
I don't want somebody shopping for me, touching all my shit. I mean, it's okay when they stock the shelf, but like they can substitute stuff. Oh, we ain't got that, so here, let's put this in the like. That's not what I wanted, but thank you.
Oh, okay. Tell that to the man who had to drive back to McDonald's. Pop culture.
See, I didn't have to drive back to the McDonald's because I have a secret. See, I'm a fat guy, so like I have a bin in my 2015 Chevy Silverado. It's like a little drawer that pops out. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be used for. I use it to put my sauces in because every time I go to a restaurant, I get more sauces and I just shove them in there. So like we go to Rallies quite a bit. So I got like 8 Rallies buffalo dipping sauces and they're just shoved deep in there. And whenever I am inevitably let down by some fast food establishment with some 18-year-old kid working there for $15 an hour, can't remember to put my sauces in the box.
Right.
No,
Have it available though, right then and there.
I just popped the shit. I just popped that shit open, and just sauces come pouring out because I was in Boy Scouts. One thing I've learned: the only person you can depend on this side of heaven is most likely yourself. And my wife back there, I depend on her quite a bit because she takes care of me. Other than that, I know that person at the McDonald's is going to get my stuff wrong. It just happens. It's just like getting ate by a polar bear if you smell like fish.
Right. You just gotta have you. I've come to find out, like, if you just have really low expectations of everything and everyone, you can't ever get disappointed.
If you believe that everyone's out to fuck you, don't be surprised when you wake up at the sore asshole.
Like, I don't think everybody's out to screw me over, but like I know how people are in modern society today. So it's just like, okay.
Yeah. And
like I went to eat a couple weeks ago out in Farmington, John, and the Coltons, I think it was, baby. And
right.
And I went out there, and the girl, she was so paranoid. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't get to you in time. I was like, and I looked at my phone. I was like, you've only been gone for like a minute and a half. Like, don't worry about it. I'm like, calm down. I'm like, I'm gonna be here a little while. I'm just hanging out. So like, don't rush. Don't like, at least not for me. Like, I'm not worried about you coming around bothering me every 15 seconds. I go, if I need something, I will put my glass in the air and you will see it. Yo, brother, is that a guitar in the back? In the back of the room?
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's a Dean or a Takamine. I don't know which one. I got like several guitars, but some of them are at the store. Only one I know is the Pure Prairie League, and that's Amy. That's all I know, and I can't play it on guitar. Amy, what you want to do?
He's not a very good guitar player. He just has it there for the decoration.
I think Jason's keen on you. Send him some titty pics.
Might
or
be.
maybe 454 SS. I'm a bad boy. Did you hear about the guy that destroyed the satanic statue in the Iowa Capitol?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they put up the Church of Satan decided they were going to put up a satanic statue because Christmas and atheists tend to be the biggest cocksuckers on this side of heaven, and they're like, hey, I got an idea. Let's mess with the Christians and put up a statue of the devil or whatever. So this guy gets the bright idea to go in there and he cuts its head off and destroys it. I'm like,
Yeah.
good for him. I want to see these people do that. Go up to Minnesota and try to do that stuff up there in what's that, Dearborn, where all the Muslims from the Middle East moved in from. Go up there and goof around a little bit and see what happens to them.
That's Michigan, not Minnesota.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I said. I get mixed up. I'm not very good at my geology. Oh my God, that can't be her. That's got to be makeup. Melissa Joan Hart playing a grandmother. Remember the TV show Clarissa Explains It All?
Yeah.
And Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
She was a good actress.
What happened to her?
She's just playing in a movie, but she's a grandma in the movie.
Oh,
And she was younger than me back then.
Well, Amy, nice talking to you, but I think I'm going to bounce out of here.
Be sure to tickle that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Yeah, do all that stuff.
It's going to be a long, cold winter, and Jason Static needs some people to keep him warm. He likes to go live. Sometimes he's naked.
No, I'm not banning you. No, I'm not banning you. I'm saying I'm leaving. I'm out of here tonight. I'm tired.
He's got to go to bed.
I got to go to bed. I'm tired. I've been up for like 14 hours, 19 hours, some shit like that. I'm tired.
I freaking want a Chucky doll so bad, but I went to like Hot Topic or something like that, or the one where they sell the dildos,